Good morning, you guys. It is now 10:46, so technically, I know it's still considered morning, but it's like late morning, so it's basically the afternoon, right? Don't worry, I'm not just getting up, even though I'm still in my pajamas, still got this bonnet on. I've been up for some time now, but I'm just like starting my day. Before I can actually do what I wanted to do today, I gotta wash my wigs, y'all, so I can put on some hair. I could take this bonnet off. So I got two right now. They look very similar in color. That's kind of crazy. I guess you could say this is my color. This one's a little bit lighter than this one. This one's newer than this one, hence why this looks a lot more this looks a lot more jacked up than this does. That's funny. But I'm going to wash both of them and probably put back on the newer one. And I'm just washing this for the sake of washing it because look at it, right? So I'm going to wash these wigs. Left them. I'm probably going to air dry the one that I'm going to put back on. And then what else do I have to do today? I need to, washing the wigs is number one on the to-do list. Washing them and installing it. Two things on the to-do list, right? I need to go work out, go for a walk. My daily walks, go for a walk, go work out. Let's see what else. I need to edit or finish editing a TikTok video that I started yesterday, but I need to do my voiceover for it and then post that today. And then let's see, what else do I have to do today? I feel like I had a whole list yesterday of what I had to do, and I should have wrote it down, but I didn't because I was like, oh, I'll write it down today. And then today comes and I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I guess edit this video once I'm done recording for today, because I don't think I'm gonna take a whole day of recording. So I'm gonna edit this video. Probably not gonna post it right away, but I need to edit it, or at least start editing it. When I edit videos, y'all, cause I'm not an editor, still kind of practicing my stuff, it takes me like 2 or 3 days, maybe 4, to actually edit a video. Partly because I'm practicing and then just time, right? Also partly because I'm the type of person, and even when I'm like writing, where I'll go write something out right then and there, same one like this, I'll start recording it right then and there, but then I have to sit on it, right? I have to sit on it, I have to take some time, go do something, let the next day come, whatever. Then I have to reread it or rewatch the video to see if I actually like it. And I'm always getting like new ideas and stuff of how I can make it better and improving and stuff. So that's really why it be taking me a long time to like edit, because I'll edit it, then I'll sit on it for a second, come back, watch it, and be like, ooh, I can do this, or ooh, I don't like that no more, let me change it to this. And yeah, I do that at least like 2 or 3 times before I'm like, yeah, I really like this. So yeah, I'm just talking right now. Let me start this. I'll probably add on to my to-do list as I continue to think about what I need to do. Meanwhile, though, I'm gonna put y'all on a time lapse because I'm pretty sure y'all don't want to sit here in silence and watch me wash these wigs, even though when I edit it, that is exactly what you guys are gonna be doing. It's just gonna be sped up a little bit with some background music. But I meant like real time sitting in silence watching me do this. Pretty sure y'all don't wanna do that. So I'm gonna do that and put y'all on time lapse, and I'll see y'all when I'm done.
Take me off the I'm tryna hit the take me off the take me out the club. Really saying like that, I wanna take me out the trap. Don't know how to explain me on the love. That's why I'm American Express, my love.
Alright, I'm back. 30 seconds later. 30 seconds later. I finished that first wave. Baby, let me tell you. Y'all see this? Alright, I just had to make sure it focused so y'all could see it. I know exactly why I have this now. This does wonders, okay? When I tell you it makes the hair so soft, it quickly detangles. Like, I don't know if y'all ever use Aussie Moist, the purple container for like your natural hair or whatever. Babes, if y'all know how fast that detangles your hair, this, y'all need to get you some, because as Dear would say, 10 out of 10 recommend. I'm finna do my second wig, which is the older one, and I know for sure this is gonna bring her back to life. So I'm finna wash this really quick.
I didn't come this far just to come this far and not be happy. Okay, remember that. You didn't come this far just to come this far. Yep. I saw it on the internet.
Take me off the motor, I'm tryna hit the take me on the metal. Take me out the club, really sing like that. I wanna take me out the trap. Don't know how to explain me on love. That's why I'm American Express my love.
What should I listen to next? I just got done listening to Drake. Does anybody know? You know how like on your phone when you're listening to music, you can make it to where like when you play a song, it just goes in like its own little loop and like shuffle, I guess, and it just plays all those songs that's supposedly supposed to be similar to what you just played. Why doesn't my iPad do that? I'm like listening to music on my iPad because I'm recording off my phone. Do y'all know how to make my iPad do that? Like, I keep playing a song and it just stops. Like, it doesn't keep playing. I have to keep like picking a song that I want. So like, how do I make I do that on my iPad? Is that not a thing? I don't know. Let me know. If you know, tell me how to do it, because I don't know how. Make sure you guys wash your sink out before and after you wash your wigs. That is exactly what I'm about to do now. In case some of y'all be like, she washing her wigs in her sink where she wash her dishes. I sure am, and I'm about to clean up after myself too. So don't do that. Everybody wash their hair in the sink. Just clean it, that's it, clean it, and make sure you don't leave no hair inside of it because you don't want it to get clogged. Put some soap and some bleach and clean your thing and you'll be all right. It's just hair. So I'm back, you guys, and I'm done. Let me show y'all what she looking like. She looks cute, right? We did that. It's time to get the day started. It's time to go put on clothes and go outside. So let me go do that. Hey guys, so I came back from my walk. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly how much calories I burnt. It's been a long minute since I've been back. Hold on. Let me find it. I walked a little bit longer than what I was trying to because my cousin wants to work out with me today, so I didn't go to the gym. Normally I go for my walk and then I just go to the stop at the gym, go work out, and then walk back home. But because she's coming with me when she gets off work, I was like, I'll go to the gym later. So I just did my walk, but I did a longer walk. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly right now. I walked a total of 3 miles. Hold on. Let me not lie to y'all. I'm lying. I walked a total of a mile, almost 2 miles. It's like 1.55. And then I burned a total of 223 calories. And I walked for about an hour. It was like 58 minutes. So, yeah, I really wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about is my walk. I was thinking on my walk, y'all know I'm a thinker. And during my walk, I was thinking, and I don't know, you guys definitely can't tell because you guys don't really know me like that. But even if you did, I can see the way that I've been acting, and I'm trying to like keep a smile on my face, try to be bubbly and stuff like that. You wouldn't really know anyway. But I don't know, I was just talking or thinking on my walk, and I was thinking about this when I woke up this morning too, like before I started filming. And the reason I started filming is because I've been trying to, the reason I started filming and the reason that I am trying to be bubbly and stuff is just because I'm trying to get in a better headspace, trying to get myself out of what I'm feeling. But yeah, I don't know, some current events has happened lately, or recently, not lately, recently in my life. I don't think I want to speak about it just yet. But yeah, due to some current events that has happened recently, I don't know. So I'm a Capricorn. Not that zodiac signs has anything to do with that, but I say that to say, typically, I am the friend, the daughter, the sister, the niece, that person, just the person in general, that at least on the outside tends to have it all together, or look like I have it all together. Like I'm that strong friend, I'm that strong person that everybody probably needs in their life. And for the most part, I genuinely always have a plan. Like I always have a plan for stuff. I always have a way of figuring things out. Like I don't always have it together, but I always figure it out. And I always appear to have it together. Like very rarely would anyone look at me and be like, oh, she's not good. Like doesn't have it together. More than often, everyone can look at me and be like, she's gonna be all right. Like she's good. She got it. She can handle it. She's gonna have it. Like she's gonna be straight. But I don't know, for the very first time, I can honestly be honest with myself and say that I do not have it together. Not that I don't have it together, because like I said, it's never been a time where I didn't have anything together. I just never showed that I have anything together. But this is just the first time that, like, I don't have a plan. I don't have a plan. I don't know what's next for me. I don't know. Like, I'm really conflicted. Like, I just don't know what to do. And that's the very first time that I've ever felt like I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what's next. I want to say I feel lost, but I don't feel lost. I don't feel, or completely lost at least. Like, I feel like I'm on a certain track or a certain path to get into somewhere. This is probably not making any type of sense because I'm not telling you guys exactly what event occurred to make me feel this way. But I don't know. Hopefully you guys can like just relate it or compare it to just anything in life, because I feel like these feelings are very relatable to like any situation in life. I feel like I'm on a path to something. I'm on the right path to something. I feel like I'm in the right heading in the right direction of something. I don't know what that something is. I have a strong feeling that it's good, like it's a really good something. But I don't know. I guess I just don't know now the actions that are needed to fully walk into whatever is next for me. That's my issue. I just don't know what to do. And it makes me very sad. I'm really trying to get myself to keep it together. I'm trying not to let it get to me too much, because I know that like what I really want to do is I really just want to like break down and just have a mental breakdown for a second, let it all out. But I'm trying to stop myself from doing that, because I know that if I do that, I'm gonna give up. I'm just gonna be like, forget it. Like, I want to, and that's what I'm gonna do if I allow myself to just completely break down. And so I'm trying to not do that. I'm trying to keep it together, keep busy, keep trying to figure it out. Now I'm about to get emotional, and I'm trying to hold it together. Whew. Trying to figure it out, keep it together, and keep like reminding myself that everything's gonna work out. Like, everything is gonna be okay. I am going to be okay. I don't understand the things that are going on right now, or I may not know what's next. I don't know what I need to do to be ready or prepared for next, but that is okay. As much as I feel like I need to know, I probably don't need to know. I probably just need to just allow myself to just coincidentally, because nothing happens for coincidence, but walk into it. Just go with the flow. Take it one day at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 second at a time, one task at a time. Because giving up is not an option. I can break down. It's okay to break down. But I know for me, if I break down, I'm going to give up. So I'm trying not to break down so that I don't give up. Because I already know, like, the moment that's it. So I'm trying to keep it together and just remind myself, like, everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna work out in your favor. You're gonna be okay. God wouldn't give you anything that you can't handle. Like, I'm more than capable of handling whatever is going on right now. I'm more than able. I'm more than strong enough to be able to take it. If I wasn't, I wouldn't be sitting here talking about it just as I am right now. You just have to, it's just a moment in time. Everything's a moment in time. Like, I'm trying to remind myself that, like, a couple weeks from now, a couple months from now, a year from now, I'm gonna look back at this time and I'm gonna be thankful of this time. I'm gonna be grateful of this time. I probably won't necessarily be like it was worth it. I don't know if I'll feel like it was worth it, but I will be appreciative of it, because it's gonna be better. It's gonna be better. It's gonna be a brighter side of things. So I have to remind myself now that, like, later, this is gonna have been nothing. Like, I'm gonna have been appreciative of this. I'm gonna have been thankful, because had I not had to go through this, I wouldn't be able to get to whatever is greater, right? So I don't know, that's what my walk consists of today. just had to reflect and just, bro, I had to do a little pick me up. Like, I'm typically the one to talk to people and give them this type of advice and encouragement. I'm like the optimistic person to other people, but I'm not always like that for myself. And so today, during my walk, I have not even today, literally every day, because I've been feeling like this for the last 2 or 3 days. So I've been having to do this for myself for the last 2 or 3 days. Today, actually, though, is the first day that the first day I actually spoke positivity for myself. The other 2 or 3 days that I've been feeling this way, I've just been like letting myself get down, trying to keep it together, but I haven't actually spoken that positivity. So today's the first day I'm doing that, and I had to remind myself today, girl, you're gonna be okay. It's gonna work out. Like, you're gonna be grateful for this later on. I'm normally always doing this for other people, but for whatever reason, it's just so hard to kind of do for yourself what you do for other people. And I don't know why we do that. As like human beings, like, we always give more of ourselves to other people, but we don't necessarily take the time to do for ourselves. And I think there was a time where I used to think that if we did for ourselves, it was considered selfish. It's probably why we tend to like do that, why we tend to like do for other people and not do for ourselves, because we don't want to be looked at as selfish. But I had to learn, and I guess I have to again remind myself, as I'm doing right now, that we can do for ourselves without being selfish. Like, there's a way to take care of yourself, to lift yourself up, to put yourself first without being selfish. I think when we're selfish or being selfish, we just literally have no type of care or consideration for anybody else around us. So I think whenever you're like doing something for yourself and you're just not being considerate of other people, you don't have other people as a thought in your head, then I think that is what you can be considered, what can make you like selfish. But I feel like when you're doing for yourself and you're still considering other people, but it's more so those, if I'm not okay, then I can't help you, or I can't be good enough for you, or whatever. That's when it's like you can do for yourself and you not be considered selfish. Because in a sense, you got to take care of yourself and do for yourself in order for you to even try to give to other people. Because how are you going to give to other people how are you going to give to other people? Sorry, I can't talk. It's a word coming in me. That's why I'm trying to get it out the right way. But how are you going to give to other people what you can't give yourself, or you probably don't already have for yourself, right? So if you're looking at it in that way, I think those are the times where you could be like, I'm not being selfish, like, I'm just looking out for me so I could be able to do it for other people. But yeah, if you're just doing for you and it's like well, I don't care about this person, it's just for me, like, it's only meant for me, that's selfish. And so today I had to remind myself to like speak positivity for myself. It's easy to do it for other people, but babes, how can I speak positivity to other people if I can't speak it to myself? If I'm only speaking bad to myself, now my friend hits me up like today or later on today or tomorrow asking for some advice. I've been speaking negativity for myself for the last 2 or 3 days. Now that's gonna go off to the other person, and babes, I can't do that. That's not me. Like, no. So yeah, today was a self-reflection day. I needed to have that walk with myself to remind myself that it's okay when things are not even going as planned, because I don't want to talk about that, but when you just don't know what's next for you in life, when you're just at like a point where you just don't know. For one, it's okay to not know. It's okay to be completely conflicted. It's a horrible feeling, don't get me wrong. Like, it's annoying. I hate it. I'm not gonna say hate because I don't like the word hate. I strongly dislike it. It's very uncomfortable. I can't wait till I don't have this feeling anymore, right? But it's okay to feel that way. It's okay to like go through those feelings. It's okay to have that time, that journey, that moment in time or whatever stage of life that you are right now to just not know. Honestly, if I really want to like think about it, and again, this is just another thing that I'm trying to tell myself to make myself feel better. But if I really reflected back on past experiences or just my life in general, how I got to where I am today, I could really say every single time, every single time that I have been kind of at a crossroads and stuff where I've been debating between big decisions in life, or maybe I am distraught because something didn't go as I planned it to be or as I thought it would be. Or like right now, which I'm going to speak this over to existence, speaking this over my life right now, where right now, like I said, it's the very first time where I just feel conflicted. Like I just have no idea, absolutely no idea of what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I need to do. Like I just don't know. And that is not normal for me. I always know something or have an idea or have a plan. Like I always have a plan A, plan B, possibly a plan C. Like that's just always been me. I always figure something out. But this is the first time where I don't have a plan A, I don't have a plan B, I don't have no plan C. Like I literally am out of options. I just don't know. I feel like a freaking, like my brain is empty or something because I just, nothing. I can't think of anything, right? But anytime where events like that, or I've come to a crossroads like that in the past, so we're gonna speak this into the future or like currently, there's always been like whatever the next thing is has always been the best thing. It has always been something way beyond good. Like it has always been a huge blessing. And so it gives me hope that whatever is next is gonna be good, right? Which is why I'm trying not to allow myself to break down and give up, because I know that there's something good coming. I just don't know what it is. I don't know when it's gonna happen. I don't know how I'm supposed to get there. I don't know what I need to do to get to that. Like I don't know, but I know it's something good, right? And so that's why I'm trying not to allow myself to break down, to give up, because that's just not an option. Like I'm better than that. It's not an option. Like I feel like I'm very close to something, and like if I'm this close, why am I gonna give up, right? Saying this all to say that, like, I don't know, if you guys are going through something where you probably don't, if you're like me and you're just very conflicted, very lost, you just have no idea, or maybe you're conflicted between two choices and two options of something, or maybe you're just feeling like just bad, right? Like you just want to give up, break down, give up. Like this is your reminder, if you don't have anybody in your life who's typically like this to you, who lifts you up. I'm here to lift you up. I'm here to lift myself up and to lift you up, to tell you like, one, is okay. That's the biggest thing, because society likes to tell us that we have to be doing X, Y, and Z by X, this, and that, right? Like, they love to tell us what we have to do. Like, it's a rule book to it's a rule book to life, where it's just a whole bunch of rules just written down. You need to do this at this age, you need to do this by this age, you need to have this and have that, and you can't do this and you can't do that, and if you're not at this level, then you're a failure, or if you're not doing this, then what are you doing with your life? Like, where's the rule book? If you have it somewhere, please send it to me, because I want to see where these rules are that you guys are saying that we need to live by. And I'm speaking specifically to, like, anyone in their 20s, anyone in their teens, like, growing up, coming of age, becoming an adult. Because I feel like that's, like, society puts so much pressure on that age group, that demographic. I feel like society puts a big, like, so much pressure on, like, your 20s and, like, your teens, is telling you that by your 30s you need to be doing this already. Like, no. So specifically for those age groups, because that's what I'm in right now, 26, and I can't tell you how many times, as much as I am really big on, like, oh, I don't care what other people think or what other people say you have to be doing, which I really don't care. But sometimes, if I'm being completely honest with myself, sometimes that stuff, it really does get to you. You don't want it to, but it's kind of hard not to let it get to you, right? And so I just want to say, like, it's okay to not be okay. That's for one. Don't let anyone or society tell you that it is not okay, because it's okay to not be okay. No one is completely okay. That's your number one, that's your first little self pick me up, okay? Acknowledge that you're not okay. Acknowledge that you're sad. Acknowledge that you're upset, that you're frustrated, that you have anxiety, that you're scared. Cause that's what I am right now. If I'm being completely honest with myself, I am scared at the fact that I have no idea what to do. Like, I'm terrified. Like, I've never been scared before of anything, but this, I'm being honest with myself, that's, like, shocking for myself for me to be like, yeah, I'm scared of not knowing what's next. But it's okay. So that's what your first thing needs. You need to acknowledge that it's okay to feel whatever it is that you're feeling. And then two, like, just let yourself go through those emotions, those feelings. Like I said, I've been feeling like this for, like, the last 2 or 3 days. But don't stay in that feeling or that emotion for too long. At least try your hardest not to. Like, don't let those feelings or emotions consume you. Don't let them take over you. Like, you need to allow yourself to feel however you need to feel for, like, 2-3 days. If you need a week, give yourself that time. But babes, set a timeline for yourself, and once you reach that timeline, it's time to get up out of there. Like, lift yourself back up, and you need to get up out of there. Like, okay, what's next? Another emotion, please, right? Don't allow yourself to feel and be in that moment, but don't stay in that moment. Try not to stay in that moment, because if you stay in that moment, it goes all downhill. And it's hard, again, being completely honest. Like, it was very hard for me today to get up and try to keep myself busy today and try to do something. Very hard. Like, I literally got up and I sat in my bed thinking about this that I'm talking about right now, about how I was just feeling. And I was like, okay, I can't sit and think about this all day long. So let me go do something. Let me go pick up this camera and let me go make some content, right? And then I was like, you know what? It's still on my mind. Let me allow myself to think about it and talk it through with myself. And now let me go talk to y'all about it. Because, I don't know. Again, I always feel like I'm that person to talk to other people, but I don't necessarily have people that talks to me, or I don't feel like I can necessarily... I help other people talk their feelings out to me, but I don't necessarily feel all the time that I have anybody to talk my feelings out to them, right? Because I'm that strong friend. And so I was like, I feel like what will make me feel better if I can let these out, let these emotions out, because I can't be the only person feeling this way. And so that's what I'm doing, y'all. I let myself feel like this for like a couple days, but I was like, it's time to get up out this feeling. And so yeah, it's hard. It was really hard to get up this morning. It was really hard to like go on my walk and think about this that I've been thinking about for the last 2 or 3 days. But I did it. And here I am with a huge smile on my face talking about it. It's hard, but you know, it gets easier if you allow yourself that time. That's why I say take it day by day, take it moment by moment, take it second by second, action by action, task by task. Like, give yourself grace. Be graceful with yourself. Give yourself time. Be patient with yourself. Because it gets better. It gets better. It gets easier. But don't let anybody tell you that it's like not hard. Because it is hard. But you just have to tell yourself like, I'm strong enough. I'm able. Because you are. You are strong enough. You are able. You are more than capable. Like, don't let nobody tell you that you're not, because are they you? Do they know you? Are they inside of you? They're not you. And you are not them. Don't let them inflict in you what they can't do for themselves. Okay? So it gets easier if you're patient with yourself, if you're honest with yourself, and if you are speaking positivity into yourself. That is basically what I did today, to be able to sit right here and talk to y'all for 32 minutes about this one topic. I just had to tell myself it's gonna be okay. Don't just tell yourself these things, but like also believe it. Like, truly believe it. Your mind is one of the strongest things that you have. If you don't have nothing else, you have your mind, and baby, that is all that you need. It is the most powerful thing that you can have, anybody could have. Your mind has the ability to make you feel so bad about yourself and make you believe it, which would then put you into this very bad state, right? Like a very down, bad state. But it also has that same capability to put a whole bunch of positivity in yourself, make you feel good about yourself, and then put you in the best state and place ever. You just have to control your mind. Don't let your mind control you. And that's also hard too. That is not easy at all. But you just gotta be consistent, keep doing it, keep trying. That's what you have to do. Keep trying. Like, if you can't sit, I'm getting passionate and I'm getting out of breath, but if you can't like actually sit out loud or just think to yourself positivity into yourself, write it out. Like, write it down on a piece of paper, put it in your notes on your phone, type it out, do something, write it out, and just read it back to yourself. The more you keep doing it, you're gonna have no choice but to believe it, right? And the reason I say like write it out and read it out loud to yourself is because it's almost like you're just listening to a voice. Yes, it's your voice, but it is your voice, but like, I'm gonna wrap it up because my thing is about to die. But yeah, like, yeah, it's your voice, but like, I don't know. I think the more that you do it, you stop hearing your voice and you just start hearing a voice. And if it's almost like someone else is telling you this, right? The voice becomes something or someone else that is telling you something. And so then you have no choice but to believe them, right? And if it's positive things that you are hearing, hello, you know, you can only, like, I don't know. I just feel like that's how you can regain control of your mind. A different way to do it. But yes, your mind is very powerful. It has the ability to either break you or make you. Nobody else can do it but you and your mind. And so take control over it. Take pride in your mind. Practice speaking positivity over yourself, because it's going to be okay. And if it's not okay, it's going to be okay. Like, just keep telling yourself that until it is okay. That's what I'm about to do. Just keep smiling and saying it's going to be okay and I'm okay until it is okay and I'm okay. But yeah, that was my little 2 cents for today. That's what I was thinking to myself as I was walking, and really all morning. And I'm glad that I did do that, because I feel a lot better now than what I did 3-4 hours ago. Honestly, I feel a lot better now speaking it out loud, talking to you guys, whoever's watching this. I'm really talking to myself, but I'm really talking to whoever's watching this. It makes me feel better to just let it all out, to speak to someone. I've been speaking for 37 minutes, so I feel a lot better now than I did 37 minutes ago. And so, yeah, I just wanted to share a little bit of how I was feeling, because even if I don't feel, if it doesn't get better for me, I don't know, maybe this would help somebody else, uplift them, make them feel a little bit better about themselves and what they have going on. And if I can make someone else feel good, I'm going to feel good. That's going to make me feel better, because I love making other people, helping other people, making other people feel good and feel better about something, despite what I got going on for myself. So if I don't eventually feel better, if things don't eventually look up for me, if I'm still conflicted, feeling lost, a week from now, a month from now, a year from now, at least I possibly was able to make someone else feel better. And that would make me feel good. I would be okay with that. So, yeah. I'm gonna go now. I hope you guys enjoyed spending the morning and half of the afternoon with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this little chit chat with me. I hope that this, me sharing my positivity and just being honest with myself about my feelings and things that's going on, I hope that it kind of like inspires you to do the same for yourself, or helps you in some type of way. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.